Hi there. I would say welcome, but I'm aware of your surroundings. But please rest assured, this is for your safety as well as ours. Any idea why you might find yourself here? Well, there is every possibility that right now you are in the wrong reality. And it's my job to ascertain whether or not that's the case. It is as simple as that. I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. I'm going to show you some pictures of some objects and ask you to tell me what they are. Should be relatively straightforward. Everyday objects. And then we're going to talk about a few world events, just to check that your memory of them tallies with my record of them. And I'm sure they'll match up, and then you are absolutely free to go. If it turns out that you might well be from another reality, well, we'll take it from there if it happens. It's very rare, I assure you. You'll be fine. Trust me. So, to begin with, basic identity confirmation. Your full name, please. I'd like you to spell that for me using the standard alphabet. One more time, please. What is your date of birth? Nice easy one. What year is it? What country are you in? What city or town are we in? What is your home address? The numbers, please, in the standard alphanumeric. Roughly what time is it, do you think? And what do you do for work or study? Do you live alone or with others? Is your dominant hand your left or your right? What colour would you say your eyes are? Using the standard chromatic colours. Again, using that system, what colour would you say your hair is? You've told me your date of birth, but how old does that make you? It's not quite right, but we'll continue. It's absolutely fine. I'm going to show you some pictures now of everyday objects, if you recall. And all I need you to do is tell me what is their purpose. What are they? What is their purpose? So a nice, easy one to begin with, okay? Take a really good look. Tell me, what's the name of these and what is their purpose? Say again. These are directed communication conduits. Not used for eating. Well, you do hold it close to the mouth, though. Let's try something a little simpler, perhaps. Let's take a look. Start with a nice, easy one. Please relax. You're allowed to get some things wrong and still have a firm grip on reality. Okay. What about this one? Just start by naming it for me. A brand name, perhaps? So this is a thought alignment tool. You have to use it regularly to prevent build-up. Okay. I'll make a note here. It's not... How about this? Surely across any reality, you'll recognise this. Sorry, what do you call it? And what does it do? Okay. Ever heard the term signal dampener? It absorbs excess signals, particularly at night, because that's when the signals are strongest. Okay. Nope. What about this one? Ah. Now they are connected with doors. We might be onto something finally. You don't use it to open doors. I assume you're joking. Okay, so we might also call it an access negotiator. Access negotiator? No. It requests entry, and the other side will decide if you're to be let in. You don't always get in, but the access negotiator will have a go on your behalf. I mean, everyone has their own. This is a standard one. It must be standard. You recognised it, right? Have to say, not looking good right now. Okay, little picture next. Try again. It is a PA, positional anchor. Keeps you fixed in place so that you don't, drift. PA. Say again. Nope. Let's try a couple more. What about this? Do you remember seeing one today at all? Begins with a P. Keeps you aligned with your current phase. Oh, I've given it away. Phase synchronizer. I don't know that word. Phase synchronizer. Another no. Okay. What about now? Everybody has these. To confirm you are authorized. Identity validators. Yeah, you just borrow them. You want to use a friend, perhaps. Use their authorization. Just, say to your friends, throw me your identity validators. I'll let myself in. One more, and then we'll move away from this. I can see you're not very happy. Starting to sense an extended stay, perhaps. How about now? The picture in the foreground, this one, we won't even attempt this or this. This one here. I could not start my day without my internal regulator. Always have hold of it, often without thinking. For drinking. No. It's important that you tell me now whether you are joking and you're trying to mess with my results because you're angry at where you find yourself. Either of those outcomes would be preferable. Okay. I'm going to talk about a few world events before a final few questions. This won't take very long. Do you have the moon where you're from? That's one good thing at least. Who was the first person to walk on the moon? This number first, not fourth. The first. It's very funny. Everyone knows the name of the first man who walked on the moon. Not that many know the name of the fourth. But hey, if you're aware of Neil Armstrong, then so be it. Okay. Well, it's not quite the right mission. I'm talking about 1974. Okay. I'm assuming the people from your reality are as ghastly as the people in mine. Did you have a Second World War? What year did it end? That's okay, I might not have been clear. When did the war end? I'm talking about the downfall of the third and fourth fronts. Oh, if only it had ended in the 40s. Strange you only remember. When did you think it began? Strange you only remember the early parts. Wrong on both counts, I'm afraid. Okay. The night sky. How many planets are there in our solar system? It's entirely up to you if you'd like to include Pluto. It got declassified here, but People of a certain age like to still include it, so if you'd like to include it, then please do. Also, feel free to use the stable planets as well as the unstable. Are you guessing? Something recent, perhaps. Do you remember the last global pandemic? Tell me a little more. How about we have another go at that one? Perhaps the one before that? No, not that one. The one with the auditory onset. People hearing very low frequencies before the onset of symptoms. Quiet hours. We all had enforced silence. The repetition. Hearing things, speaking things. That is very unusual. It wasn't that long ago, and it's not something that would slip your mind necessarily, so how about this? What do you remember about the event? Everyone remembers the event. Changed everything. It's why things are the way they are now. Okay, well, let me tell you, you're several years behind of where you think you are. Do you remember when the event happened? Would you care to guess? Final few questions then. Do you remember arriving here? Do you remember leaving your previous reality? Because I assure you, this is not your reality. Have you noticed any inconsistencies since you've been here? Have you heard anything unusual while we've been speaking? No low frequency. We ought to get you vaccinated. Why do you think you were sent here? It's quite an important one, that. Well, your responses are consistent, just not with this reality. You're simply not from here. And so you're going to stay here for now, while we figure out who you are, because your arrival will mean someone else's departure. It's paperwork. We're not barbarians. As soon as we've sorted this, you will be released, and there will be people to help you adjust to this new reality. But for now, I need to go and find out who you've replaced. Any questions? is I wish I could answer that. I really do. Stay put. I'll get you somewhere comfortable to sit, something to eat, something to drink. Stay put. I'll be right back.